We are live on Head Kick Audio, and the champ is back. I got Chance the Typhoon Ikei, who competes at LFA158. It's his third appearance with LFA, but this one's a little bit more special because we got the pro debut. Okay, now you're taking on Joe Stafford, who's already competed as a pro once before. It didn't go his way, and I'm thinking he's going to go 0-2 as of tomorrow night. So we got to keep the short due to time constraints. So what does the opponent do well that we got to keep an eye on, and how have you been preparing for this fight?
From what I've gathered from him, I do know he is a striker. I think he has a little bit of a Muay Thai background. So, got to keep my distance and bring him the fight. Use my level changes, use my wrestling as my threat. That's obviously my strongest and best background. So, you're going to see some of that out there as well.
Well, I'm going to tell you this much. In your Rise of the Prospects bantamweight title fight, you were fighting a banger. And the kid had a hard time touching you, and you were lighting him up. I mean, you basically threw everything and the kitchen sink at this guy. Credit to him for not going out. But I don't think that the wrestling has to be the fallback. I think you possess the hands and the skills necessary to get this guy out on the feet. What do you think?
Absolutely. Thank you to Randy Steichen and Rob over at the lab. They've been helping me a lot with my striking, and I'm working there with some killers at 125 and 135. So with the best partners around that weight class in the world, I'm confident in my striking, and I finish them on the feet, it'd be even great.
Well, I'm confident in your striking. That's what I'm saying. I'm confident in the striking. So I really do feel that wherever your fights go, because I think the trend is going to continue. You're undefeated for a reason. You're very good everywhere. I think wherever you want the fight to play out is where they're going to fight out. No, no disrespect to any of your opponents, tomorrow or otherwise, but I just think you're just too skilled, to end up on the opposite side of a W. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, I agree with you, and I appreciate it. Appreciate your confidence in me, and a lot of hard work has gone into this camp to prepare for it, along with it's going to keep happening along with my career, so we're just going to keep the chain rolling.
Okay, but that's just because the skills are there doesn't mean that, well, my goodness, they got excited. They must know the champ is here. But it's not just the skills. It's also your strength and conditioning program with Pops. Talk to me about that, because I love hearing about it.
Oh, yeah. As much as I want to say wrestling is my strongest background, it has to go to my strength and conditioning. My dad's pushed me since the day I came out the womb in the weight room, and that is my environment. That is where I thrive the most. So I am very confident. No 125-pounder, since we dropped down to the weight class, is going to be pound for pound as strong as I am, and we're going to have the endurance that I'm going to be able to keep up for 3 to 5 rounds, whatever that may be.
Well, I know that you've got the gas to go, 15 minutes. And in a couple fights, I'm sure we're going to find out that you've got the gas to go 25. And
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's already there. It's just we haven't been able to see it yet. So I don't doubt the strength and conditioning. That's what I'm saying. Like, there is no doubt. You know what I mean? There is no doubt with me when it comes to Chance Ikei. So the pro debut is literally tomorrow. Like, I have to get this thing up as soon as humanly possible because it's happening tomorrow. So how excited are we to turn this from an amateur career to a professional career?
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
I said the pro debut is tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Right? So how excited are you to go from amateur to pro?
Oh, man, I'm so excited. Me and you have talked about going pro for a while now, and along with my coaches, and the day is finally here. It's going to, as soon as the sun comes up tomorrow, it's going to be my day to make my foot into that pro atmosphere, and I'm excited and, very grateful for LFA giving me the opportunity. So.
Well, and you get to make your pro debut on a platform like LFA. I don't know if I've been blacklisted or not. I'm kind of sad about that one. But maybe next time they come to Arizona, I don't know. But LFA is a good promotion. All bullshit of what's going on between me and LFA, if there's anything there aside, LFA is a really good promotion. It's a great platform for young fighters to get their start, to get their bearings, and prepare them for the next step, which is obviously one of the big shows, right? So, did they sign you to a multi-fight deal? Is this just a one-off? What are we thinking?
Right now it's one-off, but hopefully after the performance, they're gonna be willing to sign me for a multiple fight contract, and I'll take whatever they put on that table for me.
And what's the activity rate that you'd like to keep up this year, trying to get to one of the bigger shows, obviously?
I've already. This will be my second fight this year. I'm looking to maybe get 2 more this year, and look to go 4-0 this year in 2023, and see where 2024 brings to the table. Whether it's the middle of that year, end of that year, God has it planned out for me. So it's just keep my head down and work. That's it.
Well, and that's what you do very well. You keep your head down and you work. I know that it's not too loud over there when you're in training camp because you guys are so hyper focused. And I love that your family, they're ingrained in this thing with you as well. You know what I mean? So they understand everything that you're going through. So I can't even imagine the support system you had. But anytime you fight, I mean, it's a sellout crowd. So I'm sure that your crowd is going to be there tomorrow, which is probably why I can't even go, because there's too many of them. You know what I mean? So, but I think everybody's excited for you to make your debut as a professional. What if somebody doesn't know the Typhoon? What can they expect tomorrow?
Expect some fireworks, expect a great show, and expect me to come out hard, ready to put a hole in somebody's face. And it doesn't matter who is across that cage. Once those doors are locked, there's only going to be one guy coming out of there, and it's going to be me.
Was Matty Z your debut?
Yes, sir. Zasueta?
We're day ones, baby.
Oh, yeah. Since the day one, baby.
It was your debut in the cage, and it was my debut on commentary, and we're coming full circle. We're coming.
I did not know that.
As you making your professional debut. I fucking love it, man. Absolutely love it.
I appreciate it.
So, and this is what I tell all the fighters. Today you're on Head Kick Audio. Tomorrow you're on ESPN, and I think you definitely got the tools necessary to get there. Before I get you out of here, though, I got a couple more things for you. Now, tomorrow night, when they raise your arm and Mike Kendall announces you as the winner, I want to know how we're going to celebrate with the victory meal.
Oh, victory meal, it's still got to be a go-to pizza, but I might have a burger too, and I know you're going to ask me probably about the dessert, and there's this ice cream. My girl just got me this Talenti, cookies and cream ice cream, so it has a little bit of cookies in there, so I'm going to come home and smack some of that right there too.
Well, see, cookies and cream it flies under the radar so much, and it's the best ice cream out there. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to go strictly vanilla, that's okay with me. I mean, we're basically the same color, so I'm cool with it. But I don't mind a little bit of that cookies in there, man.
Gotta have those cookies in there, man.
I'm telling you, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. So definitely respect to that victory meal. I look forward to watching that debut. Trust me, I'm going to be fucking glued to that screen. And it's a 75. You're going to look pretty good, man. You're going to look pretty good in that thing. So do you have any coaches, sponsors, training partners, anybody you'd like to thank? Go ahead and take the floor.
Yes, I definitely like to take my time, obviously, to thank the Lord above for everything, and my team over at the MMA Lab. John Crouch does a great job with us over there. Randy Steichen, Rob, and then my cornerman, I got Frankie Signs out in my corner. My dad, my father, obviously, my biggest strength and conditioning coach. And then I have some sponsors, ETJ, they're always there with me from the beginning. Iridium Sports is always there supporting me and giving me everything that I need and ask for. So, and then for my friends, family, and supporters, I thank you guys all so much and appreciate you guys. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for any of you.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. And then when we get you on the post, we got to talk about how good the pizza and the ice cream was. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, my friend. Well, again, it goes down tomorrow night, LFA158. It's going to be at the Wild Horse Pass Casino, which is where I made my MMA debut. Okay. And when we get off camera, I'll let you in on a little secret, but we got to, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But it goes down, LFA158, Wild Horse Pass Casino. Chance the Typhoon Ikei making his professional debut in the best weight class in the world, flyweight. We know we love flyweights here. So I can't wait to watch it. Anything you'd like to get out into the universe before I let you go?
Nope. Just keep following my journey. I appreciate everybody's support. Make sure you tune into that LFA158 tomorrow night because there's going to be some fireworks.
All right, my friend. Well, until next time, which will be soon, I promise.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.